All right, everybody, welcome to the AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam or AIF-C01 course. This program is specially designed to help you understand, navigate, and apply artificial intelligence using the power suite of AWS tools and services. So whether you are a professional looking to implement an AI within your organization or simply intrigued by the incredible advancement in this field, you are in the right place. So it goes without saying that AI is reshaping the way we approach business, technology, and even our day-to-day lives. So AWS, as one of the global leaders in cloud computing, offers a robust ecosystem to develop and deploy AI solutions, right? From natural language processing to computer vision and everything in between. With AWS tools like Amazon SageMaker, Rekognition, Comprehend, Poly, Bedrock, you can build applications that were once unimaginable. Now, why is this certification important, right? The AWS Certified AI Practitioner credential is designed for individuals who want to gain foundational knowledge of AI and machine learning on AWS. It is an ideal starting point if you want to demonstrate your understanding of AI concepts and their practical applications in real world scenarios. So I'll tell you that about 30 years ago in 1995 or 94, when Microsoft Windows 95 was about to come, and there was a lot of hype. Cisco was entering the market at that time. Networking was a key, and there was a certification that was introduced, CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Administrator. Think of this exam, AWS Certified AI Practitioner, as that, an entry-level exam where you will get your confidence to be able to speak and start your journey, right? So what you learn, I mean, in this first section, we'll set the stage for your journey into AI by discussing the basics. I'll try to cut out the hype and provide you with a clear understanding of what AI really is and how it applies specifically within the AWS ecosystem. While terms like AI, machine learning, and deep learning are, they're just thrown around interchangeably. But it's critical to understand the distinctions. And we'll go deeper into this, but for right now, it's good enough to know AI refers to the broad field of creating systems that can mimic human intelligence, while machine learning is a subset of AI which focuses on building algorithms and allow machines to learn from data. We'll have some hands-on experience in machine learning using SageMaker, but that's a lot more to come. And so what is deep learning? Deep learning is a specialized branch of machine learning which uses neural networks, artificial or neural networks inspired by the human brain to, and they tackle complex tasks like image recognition and natural language understanding. Now, I mean, by now you may be asking, why AWS for AI? Okay. So AWS offers unparalleled flexibility, scalability, and a comprehensive set of AI services that empower businesses to innovate faster. As an individual, it gives you a lot of tools to learn, to practice, play in their playground, and then if it makes sense for your organization, or if your organization is using the tools, then you are also comfortable with it. And eventually you become an expert on the tools and the technology that the organization that you're working for, or if you're looking for an employment, whatever is in demand. All right. So what is the real value of AI on AWS? Now, look, because I have spent 30 years in technology, I want you to understand the value of this course, and maybe it will resonate with you, maybe it doesn't. My approach is very simple. I know that people have diverse goal when they start a course. Sometimes they just want to pass the exam, and that's fine. If you just want to pass the exam, I have a lot of material for you. you could pretty much go in all through all the mock tests, and in the last chapter, spend some time there. You should be okay. But if you're someone who's just graduating college or high school and you're looking for a job or you're transitioning between jobs and you've heard of AI or you want to get your feet wet, in that case, I would say, hey, listen to all the use cases and at least watch all the labs, right? At least watch the labs, even if you don't do it. What that does is that after you have passed the exam, now you're certified. And when you're going for your job interview, you'll be able to have a conversation that's real, that your hiring manager would understand. If you're going to retail organization for a job interview, definitely talk about predicting customer demand, right? Or how we could improve inventory management. And that will give some warm and fuzzy to the hiring manager as well. Hey, this guy is not a paper tiger. He just doesn't have a certification. He knows what he's talking about. Same as healthcare, education, transportation, and we'll have a lot of things here, right? So, what to expect from this course? Number one, over the next 12 sections, right, we'll explore AWS AI ecosystem in depth. So we'll focus on, what are some of the applications available? How do we harness its power of AWS and the real world, and how do we use it to solve problems? My goal is to demystify AI concept. So I want you to be able to feel comfortable, just like I feel comfortable having a conversation about artificial intelligence with very senior business leaders, technology leaders. I want you to have that level of comfort as well. So we'll talk a lot about AI, what is AI, what is machine learning, and what is deep learning, and what is generative AI, right? When it comes to AWS, we'll focus on Amazon SageMaker, Amazon Recognition, Bedrock, of course, Amazon Recognition. So some of the key industry applications that have a lot of brand in industry, right? So if you talk to most of the people will say, hey, Bedrock has the best guardrails when it comes to LLMs. Okay. Some people will say, hey, SageMaker is the easiest machine learning tool to use. So, but AWS is not the only game in town, right? So there are competitors. Microsoft and Google have some of these services as well. But in this course, we're focusing only on AWS because in the exams, all the questions will be from AWS, right? So we'll walk through the domains and task statements if you need to, and we'll go over a lot of use cases and a lot of question and answer. So questions and answers, I'm not going to cheat you by giving you, what you could find in some of the exam guide and, those dumps for like $200, real exam, 500 questions. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to waste time going through those 500 questions because I know how difficult it is. Look, I've been in your shoes, so I know how difficult it is. And there's not really a lot of value in just rote knowledge of memorizing, hey, this is what happens, this is a question. So in my methodology, what I do is that I've convert those questions that the OEM vendor is asking you into a challenge, into a business challenge that you can solve by either identifying an application or by identifying the steps or the processes. All right. So what that does in my mind, you will be able to retain the information and you will be fair and square, honestly, passing the exam just like somebody who spent 200 hours memorizing that, whatever, the exam guide, pass facial, whatever you guys use, those 500 questions. All right. So that's the way, this course would be used, right? So now, why this certification matters? So completing the certification just doesn't enhance your technical skills, right? It positions you as a leader in the AI space, capable of guiding teams and organizations in their AI adoption journeys, right? So by the end of this course, you'll have the foundational knowledge to confidently work with AWS AI tools and even explain these concepts to stakeholders or colleagues. I want to emphasize that AI is not just about technology, it's about using that technology to create real world impact. So, throughout this course, We'll show use cases. We'll talk about use cases. I have a lot of stories to tell and a lot of insights to share with you because, the organizations that I've worked for and I've been lucky enough to have exposure. So throughout this course, we will be talking through, I'll be sharing insights. I'll be talking about the use cases that is stick that's relevant to your exam. All right. So let's begin as we dive into the week's, this section. Keep in mind that understanding the basics will lay the groundwork for advanced topics. So let's embark on this exciting journey together to explore the world of AI through the lens of AWS. By the end of this course, you'll have a clear understanding of what is AI, how it works, and it has incredible potential to transform businesses and industries and your career, your life as well. So let's get started.